It's August, and you know what that means. Football time here in the Bluegrass. Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you here from Boyd County High School and the Eastern Kentucky Athletics 2022 Football Media Day. So let's take some time and get to know some of the teams before they put on those pads and get ready for some Friday Night Lights coming up here within the next couple weeks.
This past summer, I've just been really working, trying to make sure I execute my defensive moves, make sure I can find little ways to get better each day, and help my team in each and every way. Yes, sir, I've gone to a few. So I've gone to Marshalls, I've gone to Eastern Kentucky's. So yeah, I've been to a few of them.
This season?
Last season, I think we just got a little too cocky. We thought we had our head a little too high, and the people came and knocked us down a little bit. We didn't execute as well. So then that's what we're hoping to do this year: execute to perfection, do what we need to do to win, and at the end of the day, win a state championship again. My personal goals: get all state for defense, break 100 tackles, and just lead my team in sacks and lead state sacks. Looking forward to our home opener, or well, not our home opener, our opener, Raceland. I'm looking forward to Elizabethtown, since we played them in the state. What else? Russell. All those good competitive games, all good games. And I think that's about it. After high school, play football at the next level, wherever I can play. I just want to keep following my dream, the level of football. So make it there, make it to the league. But at the end of the day, I want to go to football, go to school for football, and at the end of the day, get a good education.
I think we're working collectively where we lost a lot of senior linemen. I think we are trying to fill those roles, get better footwork, get more aggressive, just become a better football team. I have been to EKU, UK, KCU, and U-Pike. Last year, I think we didn't play as a team. I think there was more selfishness. And I think this year we have better bonding and less selfishness. So I think that will translate over to the field. I think we could make a good run in the playoffs. I think we may lose 1 or 2 games in the regular season, but I don't think we'll lose any more than that. State championship, probably a good D1 offer, and that's about it. Probably go to Moorhead if I play football or not, and sports medicine, become physical therapist, trainer.
Just getting stronger in the weight room, getting faster, and that's really it. I've been doing pretty good. A lot of passing, of course, 7-on-7. Win more games and get to the state championship and win the state championship. Just to get better, and that's really it. And just win the state championship. That's all I'm focused on.
Which games are you looking most forward to this season?
Raceland and Russell. Go to college. Probably to play sports. I don't know yet.
Staying in the weight room. Yeah, really. Staying in the weight room, hitting the field, camp circuits, everything to get noticed. I went to Louisville's camp, I went to Charleston's camp, I went to Kentucky's camp, I went to EKU's camp, and I went to a few showcase camps. The 7-on-7s have gone pretty good, but we know we can't get too comfortable doing the things that we do some 7-on-7 games because it's all different with pads. I thought last season it was a work in progress. We started off slow. We started winning a few games, strung like a 4-game stretch, and then we ended up beating East Carter and then losing to them in the playoffs mentally. I predict we have an amazing year. I'm thinking we have a chance to go undefeated and make it back to Lexington and win the state championship. My personal goals would be probably 3A Player of the Year, of course, and some form of all-state wide receiver. I had a few. I look forward to every game, but Raceland, First game of the year, get them back. Russell, of course, because that's always a big game. And Greenup scheduled us for their senior night, so it's not too nice. You got to play them. And and Hazard, because we've never played them before. I want to go on to play college football. I have a few options. I stay in touch a lot with EKU, so right now I'm thinking probably EKU or one of those schools. Yeah, horns down.
Well, we've been doing some 7-on-7 stuff, and prior to that we've done a little spring stuff. We started off a little rocky, but I think at the end of the second time we played, we looked a lot better.
Personally, probably just trying to get better football players as a team in general. We lost some good players last year. We got to replace them this year with upperclassmen and new people coming in.
I've been working on getting faster and stronger, being able to run my routes better.
We've been working on getting our footwork better, getting stronger in the weight room, just learning our plays to the very T of it.
Like you said, working with plays, getting better, snapping the ball and forward.
Yeah, it's one of our better seasons compared to how we've been in the past, going 0-7, and so we're looking to come back and win more than 6 games this year.
Well, I think last year we lost some seniors. We also lost the head coach, Chris Lane, went to KCU. Then we also lost a quarterback and some receivers and some good running backs. But I think our line is big. As you see, they've returned. They're good. They're solid. They're strong. We got some young guys stepping up that I think fill the shoes of the older guys. It's going to be a trying but adventurous obstacle to go through this year, and I think it's going to be great. I think they'll do just fine.
To be able to play in a playoff game and win it and go as far as we can go as a team. That first homecoming game and the first opening home game.
Anybody looking most forward to playing, Coach?
No, sir. We're going to take every Friday night one at a time.
We had a good year last year. We went 8-3. That's the second most wins we've had in school history. But in the district games, we kind of fell apart in those games. We lost to Racing and Paintsville, and then played Paintsville again in the first round of the playoffs and lost that game. So we're just trying to build off the 8 regular season wins and compete in the district in the playoffs this year. We've just been working hard in the weight room and on the field. These guys have gotten a lot stronger. This year they actually look like football players. I was telling the guy from WSAZ, last year they were aggressive, but they were kind of light in the tail. And this year they put on some weight, and they've gotten a lot stronger. Learned a lot about just different things individually, as well as the whole defensive and offensive scheme.
Start with you.
Basically what he said, just getting faster and stronger. Just learning more about him in football.
We've just got a lot more chemistry this year, and we just get along a whole lot more than what we did. And like the other two said, we're getting quicker and stronger by every day.
Like I said, just sticking to the weight room, getting stronger, getting better.
Just like Coach said, sticking to the weight room, getting stronger.
All looking for that game number 1. So, Coach, what key games are you looking for this season?
Just the same thing. We're going to take it game by game. Just try to go 1-0 each week. Of course, like I said, we want to win the county games, Floyd Central, Prestonburg, and then we want to focus on our district games, which is Fairview, Paintsville, and Raceland. And like I said, try to make some noise in the playoffs, win a game or 2. And we've never won a playoff game, so that would be a big deal for our school and our program.
Go somewhere to college and play ball.
Go to college and become a veterinarian.
Go to college and become a doctor.
Go to college and play sports.
We're just going to play hard. Like I said, each play of each game, just play our best, play our hardest. These guys have worked hard. They deserve to win games. They deserve to have a school that's proud of them, and a community that supports them. And last year we had a lot of community support, and I think it really impacted their play on the field. It helped them play a lot harder, and it just means more to them. When they've got a bleachers full, they've got people on the sidelines cheering for them. One of them mentioned it earlier. It also makes kids in the school want to come out and play. So we're just going to continue each day to build, and like I said, strive to be better people, players, and have a better program.
We returned a lot of experience this year. All these guys are back. This is the first group I've had for 4 years here, so I'm excited to see what they can do together. You also look at it, I think they're playing together, and we had a lot of, like I said, close games last year. 3 and 6 is not. 3 and 7 is not what we want to be, but 6 of those games were one-score games in the fourth quarter, and a lot of close losses kind of give us a chance to think about what we need to do better, and I think it's motivated them to work hard this offseason and be ready to turn that around to be all dubs this year. Number one thing is we got to make sure we're in the right shape. Being in good condition to where we can play, and we want to spread it out more. We have the guys to do it. We finally have the capability to stretch the field side on the sideline, and to do that you have to make sure you're in shape. And so we want to make sure our conditioning is where we need to be, so we don't have any more fourth quarter losses where we lose a close game. But beyond that, just making sure everybody understands what's expected and be committed to the same goal.
Honestly, we've just been passing the ball a lot. We haven't really done that the past couple of years, and basically the same thing he said. We're in the best shape we've been in physically, best we've been mentally too. That's the key part. And we've been passing. That's it.
Yeah, just like both of them said, we've been spreading the ball out a lot more. A lot of people getting quicker and a lot of people getting stronger. So hopefully we can do some things, better things with the ball in there this year.
Working on playing together as a team.
I've really worked on losing some weight and hitting the weights. That was my main focus, is getting that and getting faster.
Been really trying to train my body, get used to this heat and get used to conditioning, getting stronger in the weight room.
First one, I'm just ready to get going with that. Focus on being the best we can be each and every game, and we want to make sure we try to be like I said, we got to be the best we can, but perfect what we do. And I think if we focus on ourselves, you got to scheme for the opponent, but focus on ourselves and getting better. And right now we're focused on South Point, and I'm sure they're probably going to say that things are going to take me off here in a second, but I'm focused on South Point week 1.
Ashland.
We want to be the very best version we can be of ourselves. We do look at district championship as a goal that we want to achieve this year. With that, we're going to get some home playoff games if we get that. So the playoffs are different this year with sister districts, so it's really important, especially for us this year, that we do win our district. And so those 4 district games that we have are going to be huge for us, and we take care of that. We're going to keep getting better each and every game throughout the year. If we do that, I like our chances.
Go to college, probably study criminal justice.
Definitely go to college and then go into physical therapy.
Look at electrical engineering.
Going to college and maybe being a travel nurse.
Plan on going to college and studying special education.
Just excited to get going. It won't be long, and we're ready to get started.
We've went to a couple 7-on-7s, and I think it's really helped us, with our passing and getting looks against the other defenses that we don't see in practice. And we got camp coming up, so I think that's really important for us. Really bring the team together, kind of find out who we are, because we understand this is a different team from last year. But I'm really looking forward to it. We got a lot of games I'm looking forward to this year. We got to go to Putnam, play Ashland. Go to Russell and play there. Greenup County, they're returning a lot. That's going to be an interesting game. And obviously the West Carter game, that's one we've always got circled. Especially, last year, past 2 years they've beat us, so they got the bragging rights. But that's one we always look forward to. Personally, I just want to help the team any way I can. We want to pick up to where we left last year, and we just, all of us need to realize our roles for the team and just help any way I can. I haven't really thought, about any specific things like that. Just trying to pick up where we left last year. We want to prove that last year, it wasn't just a fluke, and we want to show that East Carter, we're a program that, we want to be good. We want to stay where we are, and once we get the top, get the good wins and everything like that, we want to stay there. I just want to
continue the success and, keep winning and build a tradition of winning at each point. Obviously last year, we lost a lot, but, we still return a lot too. We had a lot of players that are young and have talent coming up, and I think they'll get a chance to showcase who they are. And, we just got to realize that last year, while it was a great season, great success, it was a different team. We're not that team from last year, and we've just got different responsibilities, different jobs that we have to take care of.
Over the summer, I've been worried about getting in the gym, getting bigger, getting better at my position, and just being a better player overall. We lost a lot. We lost seniors, but we still have a lot coming back. I think we pick up where we was last year. Just keep doing what we're doing. I want to worry about getting better. Last year I wasn't as good of a player. I want to be better. I want to be a better teammate, a better position player. One of the biggest ones is probably West Carter, and also Ashland and Russell, because we play at their home turf. We haven't won a game there. One of my key roles is being a leader on defense. I play linebacker. It's a pretty big role. I just want to be a leader.
We have a very young line, so we've been working on. We've been focusing on technique, getting everything down, make sure we know everything. With the young line, we got to make sure we can get everything right before we start moving on too far. I've been focusing on footwork a lot. I'm not necessarily the biggest lineman, so I got to figure out how to use leverages right and figure out how to make a move. It could go anywhere. Either we'll kick it in the gear and we'll be right up there, same as last year, or we'll get folded under pressure. Just depends on how we step up to the plate. I'm looking forward to Ashland and Russell. West Carter is just another game. Trying to help the freshmen as much as possible. I didn't get much help as a freshman, so trying to teach them the things I wish I knew.
That's the new offense. Yeah, new offense. Really just young, hard, and away.
Last season we were lost. Yeah, pretty much. We were kind of on our own coaching. This season, this coaching pushes us hard.
Just win games. Yeah, win games. Maybe win a home playoff game. Try to get a home playoff. Yeah, try to get a home playoff game. I really just want to play at the next level. It don't matter.
College. I don't know. I haven't thought about sports because it's not one thing like that. Probably trade school.
What kind of trade you looking into?
Welding.
Welding? Good trade to be into.
We've been working hard. We've been lifting weights. We've been running the track. We've been down there working on some basic things, and we're gonna hope to build that this fall and get better each day.
We didn't do any team camps. We did some 7-on-7 work and things. We had a couple of schools come to visit us. One day we went to Graceland for 7-on-7 and things with no team camps. Well, we only had 6 seniors that graduated last year. They all were 6 very vital guys for us. So didn't have as many holes to fill as we do sometimes. But I think our biggest improvement from last year to this year is going to be our offensive and defensive line. We have a lot of those guys back. A lot of experience. They've gotten stronger, gotten faster, and I think that's going to be a difference maker for the course this fall.
Expectations this year, I believe, are to win districts and have a winning record overall.
Our communities kind of came to expect us to be in the winning district championship games and competing at the next level. We want to win that district championship, of course, and this year with the new playoff structure, you've got to win the district to move on to the region. So our goal is to win that district championship and move on and keep on winning.
Well, my personal goal is to improve upon things that I need to work on from last year. So, like, I think I can always work on my kick slides. I think they're a little bit too slow. I'm going to try to speed those up. And, of course, I always want to get stronger in the weight room and bench more, squat more, deadlift more, all those things. Just personal goals that I've set for myself to improve upon.
I just like to double all my stats from last year, help my team as best as I can, win a bunch of games. That's really my personal goal.
I just want to help my team win some games. A personal goal for me is a defensive lineman. I think I'm fairly effective during the pass game. I want to help myself in the run game.
Last one, which games are you most looking forward to this season?
makes him mad.
Every single one.
Every game.
Every game. We're just happy to be playing. You know, a couple years ago we didn't know if we was going to get to have a season, so now we get to, every week that we have a game, we're going to celebrate it.
The focus is always just getting back in the swing of things and getting reacclimated how to do things. And having an experienced group come back has really helped us with that. And we haven't had to do as much initial teaching as we have in the past. We've been able to progress a little bit more and even add a little something here or there as well. So the experience has really helped the team move along a little quicker than in years past.
Really getting bigger in the weight room. We work a lot on our feet work, I guess you would say. Run different plays all the time.
Footwork and just trying to get bigger in the weight room. Just refine the skills that I've learned over the past 3 years.
Just staying focused in practice and learning the plays and getting bigger in the weight room.
Playing together and getting ready for this year to be able to succeed.
Well, we learned a lot of lessons the hard way last season. We had a season that was full of different types of adversity, and I think that when guys are able to overcome adversity and battle through it and still give themselves a chance to be successful on the field, although we weren't able to win on the scoreboard, I mean, to me, those experiences in the past is what is going to enable this team to be successful this season.
Anything else?
Well, it's the same schedule flipped. We just go home or away or vice versa. And we've got good teams in our schedule. Everybody's trying to improve and working really hard. And a lot of teams will probably have guys coming back. Some don't. I think in high school football, it's all about where you are presently and where you're trending. You know, a lot of things with high school football and high school guys has to do with confidence. Teams that are playing with confidence are going to be playing the best football out there. And then, of course, there are some teams that are going to have untimely injuries that have to battle through that stuff as well. So it's hard to really predict kind of where you want to be or where you're going to be. You just have to take it 1 week at a time because every week's going to offer a different challenge. We'll let Noah start with that.
Definitely Ashland. It's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Ashland and Russell are the two that I'm looking forward to.
Ashland.
I think mainly our district and rivals pretty well.
And Coach, which games are you most looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to next Friday's scrimmage. I'm older, so I'm able to. I look at different things than these guys to understand that they're excited about different parts of the season, and but these guys are going to be excited to play every single week. It's hard to. We play a lot of good teams, but it's going to be hard to pick out just 1 or 2 games that we're really looking forward to. So we're excited about all 10 plus games.
I plan on going to Millhouse and being a welder.
Nice.
Just to go to college and study computer science.
Probably go to college too. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet.
Plenty of time.
Millrods.
We do a lot of individual drills as running backs with footwork, making cuts, reading defenses. We've worked a lot on our pass game. We even got in a 7-on-7 recently. But we did really well. We got a great athlete in number 2, Kaden Buzzfeed. He caught some crazy passes against Paintsville and some really good defenses that we played. We also played Martin County and scored against them as well. Well, last year it seemed like we had all the pieces but just couldn't get over that hump. And this year we're returning all those pieces and even added some new ones that I feel like we can really get over that hump this year. We lost in the district playoffs in the second round to Belfry, and we really just want to get over that hump. Well, definitely Raceland and Belfry. Raceland beat us by 1 point, and that kind of left a sour taste in our mouth. We want that one back, and we're definitely looking forward to playing Belfry. They're always a great team. I really just want to win a district championship. That's my personal goal, and I know that's our team goal as well. I'm open for any opportunities. I would really love to play college football. I'm just hoping the opportunity opens up.
Trying to get better, more competitive with each other. Hopefully have a pretty good season this year. Last season, pretty good season. And then only a couple of seniors left. We only lost, I think, just about everybody's coming back this year. And then high expectations for the season. Being more competitive and keeping our heads up. Even when guess plays go bad or whatever. Probably try to get in trade school or something to go to work.
Sounds good. What kind of trade you looking into?
Probably welding or I guess just welding.
Yeah, we're just working as a team, you know, trying to get our stuff down. Mostly my attitude. It was kind of bad last year. Got to work on that, keeping my head and stuff. Last season was pretty good, not ideal. We didn't win nothing. Like, we won pretty big games, but this year we're looking for a district championship, maybe more. That Raceland, Belfry game, you know, Raceland won by 1 point, left a bad taste. So looking to get that back. Looking to be a teacher, going to college to be a teacher.
Nice. What subject?
Probably history.
Well, we graduated a lot of kids last year, so we're just looking on learning schemes, especially up front. Drake here is our lone returning lineman, so we're just back to the basics, you know, learning the offense up front. Our skill guys, we're just looking to add on stuff. We're very deep in the skill position, and I look for a big year out of it. No, we're not really camping. We're going to scrimmage with Coach Brewer and Prestonburg, and might have another team in there do a little three-way thing, but that'll be about the extent of it. Other than that, we're just day-to-day, just on the summer grind.
I've been working on getting better defensively, the pass protection, deep. Mostly condition myself. Fourth quarter gets down to the nitty-gritty, just, you know, not be out of there, just stay healthy.
I would say same thing, conditioning. I've lost a little bit of weight over the off season.
Been in the weight room a lot more, trying to get bigger, you know. When you get bigger, you know, you can throw your body around a lot easier, so it just makes it easier, you know, stay healthy and as long as you can.
Well, we have the same outlooks every year. You know, we want to compete for a district title, although we're in a very rough district. But we like to keep the bar set high, and these guys know the expectation. They do a good job of leading their team. You know, the off-season, I mean, the out-of-district games really help us prepare. You know, we got to fight in that district. It's always a rough district with Breathitt, Middlesboro, and Leslie has. Us and Leslie have become a real good rival here lately, because it's usually 1 year we'll get them, the next year they'll get us. So we're usually kind of fighting for the middle of the pack in that district. So you know, those district games really what it's all about for us.
So what games are you looking most forward to?
I'd say I'm looking forward to playing Middlesboro at home. We didn't get to play them last year. They're going to be a tough team, but I think you know. I'm looking forward to playing Paris again. That was a dogfight last year. I just like to play it again.
Say Bethany and Middlesboro.
Definitely Breathitt County, you know. Last year, you know, they really gave it to us, and I want to take it back to them this year.
Went good. You know, I thought we did a really good job of getting better from the first game to the last game. But, you know, obviously the expectations are, you know, to do better than what we did. That's always going to be the expectations. So, you know, well, I think it was a successful season in the sense that we did improve. You know, there's still a lot left to be done. We've had a really good off season. You know, this is my first full off season here, so had a really good off season in the weight room. Had a good turnout and did some good things in spring ball. And then so far in the summer, we've just had our entire team out there trying to get as much work as we can. Obviously, we just got pads on, you know, shoulder pads on this past week. So starting to answer some of those questions that we have up front. But I think so far it's been really, really productive. Yeah, we'll go to camp. We're going to UVA Wise. We leave Sunday, so we'll be down there a couple days. Coach Dane Dameron at UVA Wise, you know, welcomed us in. So we're looking forward to going down there and be a good football experience for us, but also a really good opportunity for team bonding.
Big race and make it as far as we can in the playoffs.
Just be a leader and lead my team. Try and hold everyone accountable.
Really, just win a state championship. Win state.
I think all of them. Right now, it's Floyd Central. That's week 1, and we can't really look past week 1. Obviously, we play a really difficult schedule. We want to challenge our guys and play the best competition we possibly can. So we got some tough games on there. You got the likes of Pikeville, Beechwood, Somerset. But the biggest thing right now is Floyd Central. I think we can't look any further past that. Yeah, well, we want to be as competitive as we possibly can. We have a really good group of seniors this year. Got a tremendous group of coaches. So our biggest thing right now is continue to show up and work every single day, bring competitive excellence to everything that we do, and just see where that takes us.
we've been working a lot on passing this preseason. We're definitely a more run-based team with our offense. We run a wing T offense, so just moving a little bit more into the passing game. So we've been working on that a little bit more. It's been pretty good. The linemen don't really go with the 7-on-7 people, but from what we hear and when we come and watch them for a little bit, they've been doing pretty good. So last season experience, it's just, it was an experience, especially with COVID and stuff. It'd be more of a better season if we can just maybe focus on the little things in practice and in games, and maybe not missing a block or something like that. Well, I'm hoping we go undefeated, but we're definitely willing to learn and get better every Friday night and have that opportunity. Definitely Floyd Central. It's a rivalry game, and Betsy Lane for sure. So those are just in-county rivalry games. So.
Well, just making sure we're good on our plays, pulling everything, make sure we're on key, pass blocking, defensively, working on getting our hands up, more physical on the ball coming off. We start our football camp for our team this upcoming week. We did pretty decent last year, but we have a lot more stuff to work on. But we're gonna be a lot better this year. I can't wait for Betsy Lane and Floyd Central. I mean, we didn't get to play Betsy Lane last year because COVID, all that stuff, which really sucks. And Floyd Central, just a little rivalry game.
Yeah, we've been lifting a lot, lifting real heavy, working on our offense, working on our defense, doing a lot of pass protection, a lot of pass rush, hand fighting drills and stuff, just to improve us. Yeah, last season I think it went pretty well. It's a big improvement from the year before last season. You know, we won 4 games, but I think that this season is going to be real well. I think we're going to win a lot more because we've worked a lot harder. We've got guys returning from last season, and I feel like we're ready, and it's our year. I'm looking forward to Betsy Lane because that's the first game. You always got to get your first win, get the momentum going, and Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley is definitely a game that I'm looking forward to because last game we about had it in the bag, but you know we came up about 2 touchdowns short. My personal goals are to just improve as a player and to improve our team, just have a better all-around chemistry with our teammates and just talk better communication on defense, and I just hope to make good plays, you know. I'd like to get a college degree or like a scholarship from college, go up there and play college football, you know, just get my education.
Well, we've just been getting after it in the weight room, getting some running in, just getting ready for season, ready to put pads on.
I mean, yeah, summed it up pretty nicely. We're just still trying to build up from what we had last year, and plus didn't go out very well, so just trying to build off of everything we can.
Yeah, we got camp coming up this weekend. We're gonna get some stuff done, get some 3 days, get some 2 days. Yeah, it's gonna be good work. We're gonna have a good camp this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, that's when you learn who really wants to play and who don't. The goal's always apparent when you walk into the locker room. You know what you're there to do. You just have to figure out how to do it to the best of your ability.
There to win games.
Yeah.
So which games are you most looking forward to this season?
I'm excited for Highlands. You know, that's going to be a good test for us. Gonna see where we're at.
Right, Highlands, you go play a new school, but I mean, I'm always like playing the teams around here. Kind of just playing people you know. Kind of enjoy it, and then obviously Paintsville.
And, you know, our guys just been trying to build that bond, that brotherhood, that togetherness, that, you know, and so when adversity sets in here in the coming weeks, whatever it may be, that our guys have something to cling to. And so our guys have been working hard. We got some nice veteran leadership, and so we've had a good preseason so far. Excited to get into camp and, you know, get some pads on. You know, try to get some real football. Yeah, I mean, our goal is simple every year. We want to be the last team standing in Class A football. So, you know, that's our goal. But at the end of the day, every single day, every single rep is what we focus on. You know, you can't focus on the end goal without being where you are with your feet. We always talk about being in the moment, and that's how we're going to try to accomplish our goals as we go throughout the journey in 2022. Well, you know, every game is a challenge and is also an opportunity. You know, the district games to us are really important as they kind of dictate where your postseason kind of path leads you. Obviously, we got 2 county rivals and some rivals that are in the adjacent counties that are important to us. Got several road trips that are challenging, but at the end of the day, it's those district games that really kind of entail, where you're going to have to do to get where you need to go in the playoffs. And the first 6 games for us are kind of like trial runs to see what we need to get better on. Then we have those 3 district games, then we get ready for the playoffs.
Overall, man, we had 7-4 record. Disappointing getting into the playoffs, getting knocked out first round. But overall, had a great regular season. We made another district run, like our goals have been at the beginning. But with that taste in our mouth, we're eager to get back started this year.
Yeah, going off what Coach Ford said, 7-4 record last year. Regular season was great. Unfortunately, lost to Harrison County in first round of district. We had high hopes, but unfortunately, just got cut short. But ready to come back this year.
I think we had a great last season, but I really want to finish this year. I want to win playoff games. I want to win regular season games. I just want to win overall.
I think our potential is really high this season. I think that we have a bunch of athletes that are just ready to work, so I think we're ready to surprise a lot of people this season.
I think we'll have a good season this year. We got the guys to do it.
Got a tough schedule this year, but their teams that are beatable. We have a good chance to go 10-0 this season. That's the plan. That's the goal. Plan to win all playoff games, district, region, even go up to state.
Just becoming a better team overall. Just coming together as a team, lifting up the underclassmen, coming together as an older group, and then just becoming leaders as a whole.
I think we've taken huge steps as leaders, us 4 and others as well. I think that's one thing that's going to really be a game changer for us this season. I felt like we kind of lacked on a little bit last year, so.
We worked on a lot of mental this year too. Play goes bad, keep our heads up, get ready for the next play, persevere through adversity, keep on pushing forward.
Everyone's having good attitudes, I think we'll be all right.
And then overall, we just got to bring them into one. Good team effort, and try to reach our goals of what we're trying to do, and continue to bring our young guys on. We got a lot of new faces this year, so it's kind of, we won't say rebuilding year because we've got a great group of guys, but we got kids that's got to learn and get there. Well, this group right here is a special group. Everyone in this group right here, I mean, they played football forever. I look at these guys as leaders to lead our program this year, and we've got some young talent coming up that's in our freshman and our sophomore class that has got to take some major roles for us this year on the field. So looking to pull them to stride in all phases of the game. Number one, it's a great game atmosphere for both Carter County and Round County communities right next to kicking off the 2022 season. We look forward to playing those guys every year. They strive and they get deep in the playoffs every year. So it'll be a challenge for us, to get going. We definitely we're looking forward to it. Like I said, our schedule's not easy. We start out with West and East both. Both made great runs last year. Great coaching staffs, players all the way around. So we're looking forward for that.
Coach. Well, obviously there's a lot of things you want to work on and get better at, but I think one thing that stuck out to us last year was how much we gave up in the run game, like 200 yards a game in the run game, and some of that is a true reflection on how we tackle. So tackling is going to be a big emphasis this year.
Definitely our run defense, 205 yards a game you don't win games like that, so definitely.
Definitely to get past districts and win our district and hopefully make a state run.
Personal goals, I'd say just improve from last year. I think just getting more playing time and this offseason, working this offseason, hopefully help our team get better, I guess.
Pretty much same as Colby, get better. I really need to work on my down blocking and my pass protection. I messed up on that a lot last year.
Definitely stay healthy. Stayed hurt last year, so stay healthy. Try to make a run in playoffs.
Our expectations are the same each and every year, to win a district and make a strong run in the playoffs. We play a competitive schedule that allows us to hopefully find out a lot about our team early on and find out the areas we need to improve upon and get better. So come that district time, we're hitting on all cylinders, and hopefully, this year we stay healthy. Last year we had a nice little group of team, and we struggled early on, but we kind of got a run there late in the year. And if we'd had Ethan and Haggard, I think we'd make a bigger run. But we missed these two guys last year, so that's a big part of us. So the big thing again this year is to stay healthy. We're not as deep, especially the skill position that we've been in the past. So that's a big key for us, keep those guys healthy, because we don't have much depth behind them.
This season?
Obviously, I know our guys talked to some other reporters. You talk about Raceland, you talk about Ashland and Greenup, because those are the rivals, and then you got to throw in Ashland and Greenup. Throw on top of that, they're in our district, so those are always big games for us. But those games are big. But our main thing, we got to be ready to go with those district games. Make sure we're focused, ready to go that time.
Go to college, whoever takes me, I guess.
Hopefully just college football, see where it takes us.
I'm still not for sure yet. If I got an offer, I would take it, but we'll just see from then on.
Probably trade school or college, if they accept me.
What kind of trade interested in?
Lineman, like electrician.
Okay, awesome.
So you going to pick up the poles or something?
Yeah, I'll pick up the poles.
Main focus is preparing each day for what's coming and practicing hard.
Getting ready and learning new stuff.
Getting all the freshmen ready, seeing if they can get in big games and stuff.
Preparing for an upcoming game, getting the freshmen ready every day.
No, we're just trying to get off to a good start this year. We kind of break the season down into three periods. You have, where are you game one? Where are we game one of playoffs of our district play, and then where are we by playoff time? So we're trying to be game ready and get some guys moved around. We've got some guys changing positions, and we've got some young kids that are stepping into new roles. So we're just trying to get ready for week one and put the best product we can on the field.
About the quarterback situation now, we know Eli transferred over to East, and any outlooks on who may be filling that position?
Yeah. The majority of our reps have been split between Kelback, a sophomore, and Hayden Hall, a freshman. Those guys have gotten so much better since the start of the summer. In June, I know they were both really hard on each other, but they are on themselves, not on each other. But right now they're both executing our offense and doing good things. They're very different quarterbacks, but we kind of look at that as a positive. So especially early on, they'll both be getting a ton of reps, and it's quite possible that we can play both all year. So they're doing an excellent job for us.
Things we need to improve on is getting our offensive line to figure out not just figure out their blocks, but block better and block more physically.
Just sharpen up everything.
Leadership.
Way to work on leading our other players in practice and getting after it.
Just go just as far as we did last year, but maybe even farther.
Go farther than last year.
Do the same thing.
Way to be better than last year.
To be a leader and lead the other players to play hard.
Be a better player and a better leader.
Just to be a better leader.
I'll push myself to be a better player and leader for this team.
What games are you most looking forward to this season?
I would say all games.
All of them. Yeah, same, all of them.
Every single one of them.
I'll say what they want. They're looking forward to East Carter. We always look forward to a rival game. That's it's been a really good ball game the last couple of years. So if you don't say that and you're from Carter County, then people kind of look at you weird. We really look forward to our district games too. We put a lot of emphasis on that and trying to position ourselves for a high seed in the playoffs. But overall we do try to take it one game at a time, and we know the most important game is the next game.
So these guys are right in that too. They didn't want to say the rival, but I'll say it for them. They didn't have to say it.
And then, of course, game one, Round County. First time played in Round County in a while last season, and then playing them again this season. So, kind of what's that outlook for week one?
I guess go out and punch them in the mouth and play hard.
Yeah, same thing.
I think we should just come out and play hard, and I think we'll get a win.
Last year we had such a weird start to the season. We had the COVID shutdown, which took both of our scrimmages from us, took 2 weeks of our fall practice from us. That was a tough game to start out with. Round County's a really good team. They'll be really good this year. Coming off a 2-week layoff, we probably weren't our sharpest. So we want to get a better start to our season. We know, with COVID, a lot of that's out of your hands. But we're looking forward to that game. It's a close game. We feel like it should be a rivalry. They're the second closest opponent to us in terms of distance. So we look forward to it. We know it'll be a tough ball game. Every game on our schedule is tough. But we're definitely looking forward to that one.
What's plans for after school?
Go to college and maybe play football in college.
Go to college, maybe wrestle.
I don't really have a plan right now.
Me neither. I don't have much of a plan at this moment.
We just want to continue to have good crowds. These boys work hard. I've got 4 seniors with me today. We've got other seniors that have gone and done other media things so far this year. And, these boys deserve the support of our community like we've had over the last couple of years. So please come out and watch them. You'll never be disappointed with their effort or their toughness. We look forward to a good year and go Comets.
That's it for the 2022 Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Day. From Jeff the Mantis Irwin, we'd like to thank you for tuning in, and also like to thank Eastern Kentucky Athletics for hosting this event, and also to our sponsors, James Do It Best Hardware, Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff, Callahan Excavating, Tyler's Pizza, Orcut Tree Service, and Easterlings Photography.